So line the back of your skull with your sacrum and let your arms come to rest down by your thighs. Let your shoulders relax down away from your ears. Feel as if you're stepping into a space that is safe and creating your own yogic sanctuary. Close your eyes and notice what comes up for you. Notice the energy that begins to move through your body as you're sitting here now. And pick a spot, pick one area to focus your practice. And as you move through your class today, just be very mindful of what is going on. Moving the energy, using the energy to help to heal the area that your attention is drawn to. And if another area becomes more prominent, maybe that becomes your focus. As you're pressing down into your sit bones, breathe in and expand your ears. Keeping chest lifted and exhale, exhale completely, belly pulls in. As you inhale, lift your chest as if you're lifting chest up towards your chin. And as you breathe out, feel the softness of your shoulders as they glide down. Breathing into lower back and lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, exhaling completely as you release. And then let go from that. Bring the soles of your feet together, coming into your pranayama. So the soles of feet together. Your heels about 12, maybe 15 inches away from your pelvic bone. And your hands are back behind you on your fingertips. Kapalabhati breathing, 80 pumps today. So feet active, spreading toes the balls of your feet. Push the floor away so you lift your chest, creating notes so you're not folding forward, you're lifting up. So take a partial inhale. Sharp exhales through the nose, moving the belly. 80 pumps, 80 pumps. And then breathe in deeply. Holding the breath, allowing the breath to move through your body, allowing the breath to energize your body. And exhale. Your next pose is alternate nostril breathing in shoelace pose. Bring your left foot over your right thigh. So ease your right foot towards the left edge of the mat. Reach out with your heels, toes flexed back. Bring your left foot over your right foot, or just above the knee, and then reach your heels away from you. Toes are flexed back to shake. Hold the first two fingers down of your right hand and use your thumb to block off right nostril. Inhale through the left nostril, inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lock both nostrils and hold the breath, hold for 20. So feet are active, spine is long. Exhale through the right nostril, exhale for 10. Exhale completely, then inhale through the right nostril for 5. Locking both nostrils, holding the breath, holding for 20. Exhale, left nostril, exhale for 10. And then release. Change the cross of your legs. Your right foot is over your left, reach out with your heels, flex the toes back. Do any of the adjustments to find ease in the pose. So that right foot could be on the left calf, it can be on the floor. If it is, you can also do this with both feet together into Baddha Cow. Hold the first 2 fingers down of your left hand. Use your ring finger to block off your right nostril. Inhale through the left nostril, inhale for 5. Lock both nostrils and hold the breath, hold for 20. Be active, spine is long. Exhale, right nostril, exhale for 10. Exhale completely. Inhale through the right nostril, inhale for 5. Locking both nostrils and hold for 20. Exhale, left nostril for 10. And then release. Change the cross, don't change the cross of your legs, just bring the soles of your feet together for a small. Just let your knees relax out to the side. So your next pose today is seated side bend with in shoelace. You can do this with the soles of your feet together. So you can do this in Baddha Cow, or if you're opening, if you want more opening into the hips, then you're bringing your left foot over your right thigh and reach your heels away from you. Bring your left hand by left hip and then reach the hand about 12 inches away from that hip, relaxing your left ear to the left shoulder. As you breathe in, reach your right arm up, spread the fingers. And as you breathe out, reach your right arm over your right hip. So feel your left side, your right side ribs opening. So breathe in, deep breath. And as you breathe out, lift your chest as you reach your right arm over right hip. Pressing down into your left sit bone. As you breathe in, lengthen your left side ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, reaching that right arm over right hip. Now feel this from pelvic bowl and breathe in, lifting belly, moving belly away from pelvis. You'll feel your diaphragm as it lifts. You feel your chest as it opens up, moving towards your chin. And as you breathe out, softening your right shoulder away from it. Second arm position, just move the arm. As you inhale, reach your right arm down towards the side. That right hand stops 12 inches from floor. And as you breathe out, let your shoulders soften away from your hip. Now breathe into lower back. Lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, as you relax your jaw, relax so your chin eases towards the left side of your chest. Using your right arm, breathe in, reach your right arm away, let the arm pull you up, and use your left hand to support your head and neck as you come up. And then change the cross of your legs. Your right foot is on top of your left thigh, just above the knee, or you're in by the count with soles of your feet together. Bring your right hand down by your right hip and then reach the hand about 12 inches away. Relaxing your right ear to right shoulder. Inhale, stretch your left arm up, open left side of your body. And as you breathe out, reaching your left arm over left hip. As you breathe in, you're lifting and lengthening out of the right side of your body. And as you breathe out, straighten in that left arm as it reaches over left ear. Now balloon the breath into the left side of your ribs, so your intercostal muscles are opening. Wrapping your left shoulder as you reach left arm over left ear. Try not to collapse forward, you're sort of still in a side bend. As you're grounding down into sit bones, breathe and stretch your ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, that left arm lengthens over the left ear. Second arm position, just move the arm. As you inhale, reach your left arm down towards the left side. And stop 12 inches away from floor. Now breathe and lift your chest. Your chest is moving towards your chin. And as you breathe out, soften your right shoulder away from ears. Feet are active, spread the fingers, hands are active. Last breath, deep breath, keep lengthening lower ribs away from waist. And then feel that release as you exhale, letting go. Use your left arm, breathe in, stretch your left arm away, let the arm pull you up. Right hand supports your head and neck as you come all the way back up. Release your legs. So you're coming into a abdominal sequence today, starting with elbow to knee. So move everything out of your way that you don't need. If your back is squeaky, then you'll have your back or fold the mat to give you more support for your lower back. And then lie down on your back and clasp your hands behind your head and neck. Your feet are off the floor and the knees are bent. That's before we go any further, halfway through this pose, I'll up level to roga. When I do that, you'll be straightening one leg and you're tucking the other foot in against the thigh, and you reach your legs and arms up at the same time. So that'll be halfway through. I'll cue you to do that. So lie down, lift your feet up off the floor, bend the knees, heels are just below the knees and the toes are flexed towards the shins. If your back is tweaky, you can do this with both feet on the floor or one foot off the floor, alternating as you go through from side to side. Inhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to left knee. Reach your right leg out at 45 degrees angle. Relax your right hip. Then ease your right thigh forward away from waist. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to right knee, straighten left leg. That left leg, it reaches out at 45 degrees angle. Relax your left hip. Ease your left thigh forward away from waist. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, reach both elbows to left knee, straighten your right leg. That right leg is reaching out at 45 degrees angle, spread the toes, and reach forward with the ball of your foot. Now pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back down. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your right knee. Straighten your left leg. That left leg, it reaches straight out at 45 degrees angle. Your right knee is bent, but it does not come to the chest. So keep the thigh away from chest. Curl tailbone up. Reach your left leg forward. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath and press your lower back to floor. Up leveling. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach both elbows to left knee. Straighten your right leg. Place your left foot on the inside of the right thigh. And as you exhale, send your right leg straight up. Lift the chest. Reach your elbows up. Feel for easing your left thigh bone away from pelvis. Now pull belly in. As your belly pulls in, press your lower back to floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and your lower back presses down. As you exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to right knee, straighten left leg. Place your right foot on the inside of your left thigh. Hold it there with the hands if you need. And as you curl tailbones up, reach your left leg straight up. Ease your right thigh away from pelvis. Lift the chest. Reach your elbows up and pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Your lower back is pressing to floor. As you exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach both elbows to left knee. Reach your right leg straight out and up towards the sky. Place your left foot on the inside of your thigh. Press a foot against your thigh. And as you exhale, send your right leg straight up. Ease your left thigh bone away from pelvis. Now pull belly in. Belly's in. Press your lower back to floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath. Press your lower back down. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach both elbows to right knee. Straighten left leg. Left leg, it reaches straight up. Place your right foot on the inside of your left thigh. Hold it there if you need. And as you curl tailbone up, you're sending your left leg straight up. Ease your right thigh bone away from pelvis. Pull belly in. Belly is in. Press your lower back to floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath. And exhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to floor. And place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. You need your roll for the next pose. So your next pose is abs with a roll. So if you grab hold of your roll, place the roll between your thighs. If you have a block, you can do this with the block. You can also roll your towel so that you create the roll for your that will be placed down between your thighs. The roll is placed between your thighs. Your legs are reaching straight and out, up towards the sky. You're reaching out with the balls of your feet. If your back is tweaky, you can do this by moving to the wall. Sit bones almost up to the wall, and your legs are reaching out and up. Back of the feet are on the wall. So your heels against the wall and your hands are clasped behind your head. So this is your alternative in the pose. Hands clasped behind head and neck. Two parts, twisting abs. So inhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your legs straight up and your elbows are to left knee. Now squeeze the roll. Squeeze sit bone to tailbone. Pull belly in. As you inhale, bring your head back to center. Hold the breath. Keep head and shoulder blades up away from the floor. As you exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your legs straight up. Both elbows to right knee. Squeeze the roll and then send. Keep reaching your legs up towards the ceiling. Pull belly in. Inhale, bring your head back to center. Hold the breath and your lower back presses the floor. Exhale, curl tailbones up, reach your legs straight up, elbows to left knee. Squeeze the roll, and then send. Feel for unlocking your hips as you reach your legs to the ceiling. Pull, belly in. Inhale, bring your head back to center. Hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbones up, reach your legs straight up, both elbows to right knee. And squeeze the roll. Squeeze sit bone to tailbone. Stretching your legs up towards the ceiling. Pull belly in. Inhale, bring your head back to center. Hold the breath. Your lower back is pressing to floor. Exhale, curl tailbones up, reach your legs straight up, both elbows to left knee. Now lift your left elbow off the floor, lift your left shoulder off the floor as you move your legs to the sky. Pull belly in. Inhale, bring your head back to center. Hold the breath and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbones up, reach your legs straight up, both elbows to right knee. And squeeze the roll, stretching your legs to the sky. Pull belly in. Inhale, bring your head back to center. And exhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders and place your feet down onto the floor. So keep the roll between your thighs and knees. You can move the roll so it's halfway between knees and your pelvic bone. You can do this, your next pose is bridge. So you can do bridge with your feet up against the wall, as mine are right now. So you have the option here of bridge with feet against the wall. So your arms are relaxed down by your sides, your shoulders away from your ears. As you breathe in, you're lengthening belly away from pelvis. As you breathe out, tilting pelvis, lifting up, and then sending thighs and knees away from you. So that's one option that you have, or do bridge with both feet down onto the floor. Again, you're reaching down and brush your heels with your fingertips. Let your arms relax down by your sides. Shoulders relax away from your ears. Check into your spot. Now breathe in, deep breath. Press your feet to floor. Exhale, tilt pelvis, lifting pelvis up away from the floor, or feet against the wall. As you breathe in, moving belly away from pelvis, you're moving chest to chin. And as you breathe out, lifting up a little bit more. Feel for sending thighs and knees away from pelvis. Breathe into lower back and lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, send your thighs in the opposite direction. So moving thighs away from pelvis. Gentle squeeze on the block. You're keeping your thighs squeezing inwards so you're opening into sacral area. Now breathe here. Breathe into lower back. Lengthen lower ribs away from waist. And as you breathe out, tilting pelvis as you lift. Relax your throat. Relax your hands. Relax your jaw. And breathe in. Spread the breath through your heart. And as you exhale, lift up, pushing the floor away. Deep breath, inhale. Exhale, tilt pelvis and lower upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis, lower mid back to floor. Tilting pelvis as you lower all the way down to floor. Keep the tilt until you're down. And then move the roll out of your way. Your next pose today is straddle lifting through. So in straddle lifting through, your hands will be clasped behind your head and neck, and you're reaching your legs straight up towards the ceiling. And then you're straddling the legs out towards the side. If your back is tweaky, you can bend the knees so your heels are aligned with your knees and the toes are flexed towards your shins. You can move closer to the wall so that your feet, soles of your feet are up against the wall. So that is your alternative to straddle. From here, everyone, inhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from floor. Hold the breath. To exhale, curl tailbone up and then send. You're lengthening your legs out towards the side. Reach out with the balls of your feet. Pull belly in. Inhale, relax the pelvis. Hold the breath, keep head and shoulder blades up. To exhale, curl tailbone up. Now send. Keep feeling the energy as it lengthens thighs away from pelvis, calves away from knees, ankles away from calves. Reach you out with the ball of your feet. Pull belly in. As you breathe in, lower pelvis and keep head and shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. And as you exhale, curl tailbone up. Now stretching your legs to the side. Curl pubic bone to navel. As you lengthen your legs out towards the side, reach your elbows up. You're unlocking the shoulders. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis and lower your head about an inch. Hold the breath. And as you breathe out, curl tailbone up. Now send your legs out towards the side. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis, but this time lift your head, lift your chest, reach your elbows up, shoulder blades away from the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Send your legs out, reach out with active feet, pull belly in. Curl your pubic bone to navel, send, feel as if you're sending your sit bones away from hips, pull belly in. Inhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Release your hands at the side of your thighs and draw your legs together. Place the soles of your feet to get to the floor. Roll to your left side. Right hand is on the floor by your chest. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, pushing the floor away as you come all the way back up. Your next pose today is unlocking your shoulders in horse stance. So come to stand. So you're standing on your mat. Your feet, they're about 3 feet out to the side. Toes are turned out, knees are bent. Lift your left arm up, reach your left arm forward so your elbow and shoulders are aligned. Place your right thumb into left armpits, fingers are onto your scapula. So from here, take a deep breath into the upper back. And as you breathe out, glide your left shoulder down, but reach your left elbow forward. Place your right hand onto your right bicep, onto your left bicep. Only do this if you've not dislocated the shoulder. And then breathe into upper back, deep breath. Now feel as if you're lifting your left bicep up, and as you exhale, gliding that bicep all the way forward until you reach your elbow. Everyone can do this stage. Now breathe in, breathe into upper back. And as you breathe out, squeeze your elbow in, press your hands against the elbow, both shoulders are down. And again, deep breath. And as you breathe out, glide the shoulders down, but reaching that left elbow forward, that right hand is pressing onto that left elbow. And then release. Other side. Lift your right arm up, reach it forward. Elbow and shoulders are aligned. Your left thumb is into the armpit and the fingers onto your scapula. Knees are still there. Now breathe into the right side of upper back. And as you breathe out, as you glide the shoulders down, reaching your right elbow forward, feel as if you're squeezing your thumb. Place your left hand onto right bicep. Only do this if you've not dislocated your shoulder. Now breathe into the right side of upper back. Raise your bicep up, and as you exhale, glide your bicep all the way forward until you reach your elbow. Once you reach your elbow, your left hand presses against the elbow. Everyone can do this. Breathe into upper back, spreading the upper back. And as you breathe out, glide the shoulders down, press your hands against elbow, elbow onto hands. Feel your pectoral muscles are engaged. And again, breathe in. And as you breathe out, reaching your right elbow forward. Elbow presses against hands, hands against elbow. Shoulders are down, feet still active, sit deeper into pose. And then release. From here, reach both elbows forward. Elbows are just higher than shoulders. Fingers are active. Now breathe into upper back. Deep breath, spreading the upper back. And as you breathe out, lift your chest, reach your elbows forward. Squeeze your elbows in towards each other. Shoulders are down. Deep breath, inhale. And as you exhale, squeeze your elbows in. Keep reaching your elbows forward, shoulders are down. One more, deep breath. And exhale, you're reaching, your elbows are forward, chest is still lifted, shoulders are down, squeezing your elbows in towards each other. And then release. And then stand. Heel toe feet together. And you're coming back down onto your mat for turbo dog. So come back down onto knees. So you're reaching your hands forward, spreading the fingers and the web of the hands. Your elbows are bending so that the forearms are anything from 1 inch to 3 inches away from the floor. If your neck is relaxed, look at your own toes. Now breathe into upper back, spread the breath across the whole of your back. Curl your toes under. Turbo dog, exhale, lift the knees off the floor and reach back, move your chest back to thighs and knees. You can bend the knees. And if this feels especially strong for you, have your knees to the floor. Now everyone, breathe into upper back, spread the breath across the back. Now exhale, wrap the shoulders, squeeze your elbows in as if you're squeezing a great big beach ball. Keep pushing the floor away with hands. As you breathe in, breathe into upper back, spreading the breath through the back. Now exhale, push back, push the floor away, moving chest to thighs and knees. Squeeze your elbows in. Relax your chest and breathe into heart. Deep breath. And exhale, reach back. You're pushing the floor away, squeeze your elbows in a little bit more. Inhale, release. Bend the knees and come all the way down. Your next pose today is bird wing. So if you need to pad your knees, then do so. You'll be kneeling down for your next pose. So bird wing in kneeling. So your sit bones are reaching back towards your heels. You can curl the toes under or have your feet flat. Either of those will work. Your elbows are tucked in to the side of your body. Chest is lifted. Inhale, bring your hands together. Exhale, lift the chest and then open your arms out towards the side. Squeeze your elbows in. Inhale. Exhale, lift the chest and open up. Reaching the arms away from you, each other, but keep the elbows tucked in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. And then release. Your next pose today is dolphin sequence. Everyone does dolphin. We're doing dolphin together. And then if you can do dolphin struts, you'll do dolphin strut, one leg up. If you're not doing dolphin strut today, then do dolphin with one leg up. 3 breaths with the leg up on each side. So starting in dolphin, everyone's doing dolphin together. So here is a demonstration. The dolphin, in the demonstration, you're measuring up, your hands are reaching forward, or you can clasp your hands. Elbows aligned with shoulders, neck and shoulders are relaxed. You breathe in, you lift, you spread the back, you curl your toes under. Exhale, lift the knees off the floor. So you stay here for 3 breaths. After 3 breaths, move your feet a little bit wider, anchor into your right leg, lift your left leg up and reach it straight back. After 3 breaths, the foot comes back down and you switch. Okay, so that is your dolphin. So that's dolphin, either keeping both feet on the floor for as many breaths as you can, or working with one leg up, 3 breaths on each side with the feet up. You're going further, after everyone's done dolphin, you're moving into dolphin strut. I'll demonstrate dolphin struts so that you can see that, just as a reminder. I'll do it this way. Your dolphin struts, again, the measurement is the same. Hands reach forward. Your neck and shoulders relax. You breathe in, you lift, you spread the back, you curl your toes under. Exhale, you lift the knees off the floor and you reach back. Feet about hip distance apart. In your dolphin strut, step your left foot forward about 3-4 inches. Then you'll be reaching your left arm back, taking over the ankle, the foot, the calf. If you're going further, so you can stay here for 3 breaths on each side. But if you're going further, you're lifting your right leg up and reaching it back. 3 breaths. Foot comes down, switch. Right foot comes in, left foot lifts up, it reaches back. Foot comes down after 3 breaths, come down onto knees. Okay, so that's the pose, series of pose that we're doing. Everyone's starting with dolphin. So hands onto biceps to measure your distance. Elbows under the shoulders. Reach your hands forward, spread the fingers or clasp your hands. Relax your neck, relax the shoulders, relax your upper back. Now breathe into upper back. Lift, spread back, curl toes under. Exhale, lift knees off the floor. Push the floor away as you move your chest back to thighs. Breathe in deeply, expanding your ribs. And as you breathe out, moving back. Chest is reaching back to thighs and knees. One more breath, deep breath. Pull belly in as you reach back. Bring your feet a little bit wider on your mat. They're literally about hip distance apart. If you're working with one leg up, anchor into right leg. Breathe in, lift your left leg up. And as you breathe out, reach it back. If you're working in strut, step your right foot in about 3 to 4 inches. Reach your right hand back. Take hold of the heel, the ankle, or the foot. Anchor into right leg. Breathe in. Lift your left leg up and reach it back. Or just stay. Now everyone breathe into left hip. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, reach your left leg back away from you. If you're in strut, reach your right heel to floor. Deep breath. Inhale. Pull your belly in, exhale as you reach back with that left leg. Everyone, one more breath, deep breath. And as you breathe out, stretching that left leg back. Everyone, place your left foot back to the floor. If you're in strut, switch. Your right hand reaches forward, your left arm reaches back. It takes hold of your left ankle, foot, or calf. Everyone, anchor into left leg. Breathe in. Lift your right leg up. And as you breathe out, reach it back. Spread the toes. As you breathe into right hip, feel for easing right thigh away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, reach back a little bit more. Reach your left heel to the floor. Feel for easing left thigh away from pelvis. Last breath, deep breath. And exhale, lower your right foot to the floor. Both feet are down. Inhale. Exhale, release. Bend the knees and come all the way down to floor. You can take a breath in and here. Arms relaxed, shoulders relaxed. Down, away from here. From here, ease your hands under the shoulders. Push the floor away and come up to stand. We're going to do a pose up against the wall. Before we do that, just do 2 rounds of Agnisara, 1 slow, 1 fast. We'll do Agnisara with back traction. Get your feet a little bit wider, on about 2.5 feet away from you. Your knees are bent. Your hands are onto your thighs, heel of the hands by your hip crease. Now take a deep breath. Strong exhale through the mouth. Tuck the chin to chest, suck your belly in and up. Let it go. All the way in and up. Let it go. All the way back. Let it go. Back. And release. Breathe in. Exhale. Moving back fast as you can. And release. And stand. Heel toe feet together and come. Okay, so your next pose, you'll do this dolphin against the wall. In your dolphin against the wall, I'll give you the variation with this today. You're doing dolphin against the wall. So you're starting with your feet up against the wall. You're measuring up in the same way. The elbows are down on the shoulders. You're reaching the hands forward, spreading the fingers. You can clasp your hands. So from here, you breathe into upper back, you lift, you spread the back, you curl your toes under. You exhale, lift your knees off the floor, moving your chest, the thighs, and knees. You're going further, you can step 1 foot on the wall, keeping 1 foot on the wall, 3 breaths. You're going further, step both feet onto the wall. Your feet are about 2.5, maybe 3 feet away from the floor. You stay here and breathe, deep breath. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in, moving your chest to the wall. You're going further, keep your right foot pressing against the wall. Release your left foot, reach your left leg up towards the sky. And if you're going further, reach your left foot over your ear coming into split. Now breathe in deeply, everyone, breathe in deeply. And as you breathe out, push the floor away with your forearms, moving chest towards the wall. Belly's in, deep breath. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in. Chest is moving towards the wall. Release, place your left foot back to the wall, and then switch. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, reaching your right leg up. Or keep the foot onto the wall. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, if you can go further, reach your right leg up, reach it over your hip. And again, breathe in deeply. Exhale, pull your belly in. Move your chest closer towards the wall. Inhale, release. Place the foot back onto the wall and then step down. From here, stand. We'll do chest open. So if you stand with your left side against the wall, you step your left foot forward as you would for warrior 1. So if your warrior 1 stance is here, left foot steps forward. Reach your left arm back. The arm is aligned with the shoulder. Your right hand is at the top of just beneath the shoulder. So you're working into your pectoral minor areas. Press your left foot to the floor, and as you breathe in, stretching out of your left side. And as you breathe out, glide your left shoulder down and feel as if you're turning your right hip forward. Deep breath. Lift your chest as if your chest is lifting to chin. Bend your left knee on exhale. Feel as if you're reaching your left arm straight back. One more deep breath. Keep lifting, lengthening out of your left side. Bend your left knee and reach your left arm back. Turn slightly inwards, only slight, inwards to the center of the room. And then release. Step in your right foot forward and then switch. So the right foot is stepped forward for warrior one. Reach your right arm back on the wall. The arm and the shoulders are aligned. So the arm that you reach back and the shoulders are slightly aligned. Your left hand is onto the top of by your pectoral line. Bend that front knee. As you breathe in, lengthen out of your right side. As you breathe out, reaching your right arm back, the shoulders are down. Breathe in, lift your sternum, lift your back ribs. And as you breathe out, turn your left hip forward and then reach that right arm back. One more deep breath. And as you breathe out, shoulders soften away from hips. Inhale, release. Step your left foot forward and release your right arm down. Your next poses are working with lunges against the wall. So you will need to pad your knee. So I'm using a cushion for my foot that's against the wall, so that my knees that's on the floor. If you don't have that, just fold your mat into about 4. That will give you sufficient support for your knee that's on the floor. And I'm using a blanket or a towel for my foot that's going to be against the wall. So your right knee is going to be on the floor as close towards the wall as you can, right up close towards the wall. Your right foot is going to be on the wall in this way. You can use a sock. You don't have to be as extravagant. It doesn't really need a blanket. So you're doing that. Your left foot comes forward, it's flat onto the floor, and it's at a right angle. From here, so that back foot is straight up. Your foot is not tucked under, so your foot is outside of your hips. Hopefully you can see that. So your foot is still visible to you. You can keep your hands onto your thigh, onto the floor, and if you really want to go further, you're lifting out, lengthening out of your lower back and reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Press down into your left foot as you breathe in. Lift your belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, lengthen your arms out and up towards the sky. On the next breath, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, bend that front knee slightly. If you're going further, then ease your left foot forward a couple of inches. Bend that front knee. You may come away from the wall and your arms may reach up or hands onto your thigh. Press back down into your right leg and keep lengthening. You feel this opening into the quadriceps of the right side. And as you breathe out, curl pubic bone to navel. On the next breath, lift your chest as if your chest is lifting to chin. And as you breathe out, go in a little deeper. From here, bring your hands down. And then ease your left foot forward about 3 or 4 inches. From there, bring your hands back onto your thighs, and that might be your sticking point. So if that's your sticking point today, stay here. Your sticking point might be your hands onto the floor, or you may have some blocks that your hands can be on those blocks. If you're going further, your hands will reach out and up towards the sky. You can go further, you can reach your arms back to the back wall. And then breathe in deeply, keep feeling as if you're lengthening away from your right thigh. And as you breathe out, go in a little deeper. If you're going further, you bring the hands down and then you're reaching your left foot forward into splits. So if your mat's on the floor, you can move the mat out of the way and just slide your right foot forward as far as you can. You can, if that's really intense for you, then stay right where you are. Keep pressing your right foot up against the wall and then lengthening out and up. If you can go further by reaching your left foot forward, you're coming down into splits or as close to splits as you can. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, go in as deep as you can. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, release. Ease to the side is one of the more graceful ways of coming out of this. And then change. You'll notice the difference between the two sides. So your right knee is against the wall, as close towards the wall as you can. Your left foot is up against onto the wall. The foot presses against the wall, but you're able to see that left foot. So your sit bones is not touching, your sit bones is not against the foot, it's to the side. You're coming right back, close towards the wall as you can. Then your hands are either onto your right thigh, easing your right thigh forward. You can stay here. And if you can, you're reaching your arms out up against the wall. You'll find the difference between the two sides. Press your right foot to floor. Breathe in, lift your belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, sit a little deeper, curling pubic bone to navel. Deep breath, lift your sternum. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're lengthening out of your lower back. Then release. Bring your hands down and then ease your right foot forward a couple of inches. You'll sort of ease away from the wall slightly. One of the ways that I sometimes do this pose is that in the first stage I have a block and then my sit bones presses up against the block. In the second stage, I turn the block long ways. So the block is pressing up. I then use that to traction out and up. It just gives me a little bit more support in the pose. When you go to the third stage, your foot comes forward. So you're still in stage 2 now. Stage 2, hands onto the thighs, you're reaching the arms up. And breathe in, lengthen out of your lower back. And as you breathe out, belly pulls in, slightly curl pubic bone to navel. Deep breath, lift chest. And as you breathe out, feel as if your left foot presses against the wall. Then release. You're easing your right foot forward about 3 to 4 inches. That left foot is still pressing against the wall. Then breathe in, keep feeling as if you're lengthening up. Your hands can be on your thighs. As you exhale, you go in a little deeper into pose. Deep breath, inhale. And as you exhale, if you can, you're taking it a little deeper. One more breath. And then release. You're moving into splits. So from here, if you can have the hands onto the floor, onto the block. And then keep your left foot pressing against the wall as you ease your right foot forward as much as you can. So moving forward towards splits. And then breathe in, lengthen, stretching your lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, you're taking it a little deeper. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, easing forward a little bit more. One more breath in. And release. Ease on out, but turning towards the side. And then ease out as gracefully as you can. Feel how open your hips are now. You're ready for your standing poses. Clear everything out of your way. Starting your standing series. So starting, come to the front of your mat. Stand with your feet together. Exhale, bring your hands together at your chest. Your feet presses to the floor. As you breathe in, reach your arms out and up towards the sky, telescoping ribs as you stretch up. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, inhale, step your left leg back. Bend your left knees to the floor, pushing the floor away as you reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. Bend the knees, and as you breathe out, lower down, keep elbows in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest and ribs forward whilst lengthening legs back. Exhale, release. Lower down, press back, downward facing dog. Push the floor away in your downward dog. Lunge, breathe in. Step your left foot forward between the hands. Right knees to the floor. Pushing the floor away as you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, hands down. Right leg steps forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand. Lengthening through the spine, you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, hands together at chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, right leg steps back, bend the right knee, and your arms are reaching out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your left foot leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. Lower down on exhale, keep elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra, move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, release, lower down, press back, downward dog. Inhale, step your right leg forward between the hands. Place your left knee to the floor. Push the floor away as you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, hands down. Step your left foot forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand. Lengthening through the spine as you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, hands together at chest. Move straight into standing series now. So work everything on one side and then everything on the other. Standing at the front of your mat. As you inhale, step your right leg back for warrior two. Your right foot is step back to the short edge of the mat. The foot is square to the short edge of the mat. Then the front knee. Your left heel is aligned with the arc of your right foot. Relax your arms down by your side, shoulder shrugs. Now breathe into upper back. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze. Top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze the mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze. Top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze the mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Elbows bent. Exhale, squeeze low tips of shoulders. Draw down. Release. Lock your arms to the side. Reverse warrior. As you inhale, stretch your right arm up, open right side of the body. And as you breathe out, reverse it. The right hand is now below or above your knee. Left arm reaches over your hip. Your back is 3 feet. Bring your right hand high up onto you. Bend that front knee. Press into your right leg, and as you breathe in, lengthen out of your right side. And as you breathe out, reach your left arm over left hip. You want to bring your right hand around the back, tucking it onto your left thigh. Press it deeper into the pose, and then lift your belly, lift your diaphragm, lift chest. And as you breathe out, reaching that left arm over left hip. Inhale, release. Use your left arm to pull your body up And place your left forearm onto your left thigh. Extended warrior variation. As you press down into your left leg, breathe in, lift your left side ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, soften your left shoulder away from your ear. Press down, so you're anchoring into your right foot, and then breathe in, lengthen. Feel you're lengthening your ankle away from your heel. Lengthen belly away from pelvis, chest to chin. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from your ear. One more breath. Keep lengthening out of your left side. And as you breathe, breathe out, both shoulders down. From here, interlock. So you're sliding your left arm down on the inside of left leg. Your right arm is coming around the back and binding the hands by your left arm. If that's not working for you today, the left hand is onto the floor and you're rolling your chest open towards the right. You can have that left hand onto a block. Now, everyone, press into left leg, breathe in, lengthening the ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, gliding your right shoulder away from it. Deep breath, inhale, lengthen belly forward, away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, relax both shoulders down. Inhale, release. Turn your left foot forward so it's facing the same direction as your right foot. Your next pose is flank stretch. So I'm going to turn to the side so that you can see this. Your both feet are facing in the same direction. You're bringing your right hand down, takes hold of your right ankle. Your left hand comes across, it takes hold of the left ankle. You're pressing back into your left leg and lengthening the ribs away from your left thigh. And as you breathe out, you're bringing your forehead towards your right ankle. Bend your left elbow. If you're close enough to the wall, one of the things I find is that sometimes I use my right hand against the wall and it helps to give me even more extension through the pose. So breathe in and balloon the breath into your left side ribs. And as you breathe out, as you bring your forehead closer towards your right shin, bend your left elbow. Keep the neck relaxed. And then breathe deeply. Keep ballooning the breath into your left side ribs. And as you breathe out, you're taking it a little deeper. Inhale, release. Walk your hands back to the front of your left leg. From here, your next pose is twisting warrior. So you've walked your hands back so they're either side of your front foot and you've turned your left foot forward. You're standing up in warrior one. From warrior one, bring your left hand onto left thigh. Breathe in, stretch your right arm up. And as you breathe out, bring your right elbow over your left thigh knee. Make a fist facing your left hand on top. You reach it back into your right leg. Breathe in, lengthening the ribs away from waist on your right side. Press your left foot to floor. As you exhale, open out towards the left. As you breathe, keep moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, soften both shoulders down. One more breath, deep breath. And as you breathe out, shoulders open out a little bit more. From here, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot. Step your right foot forward so your feet are now about 2.5, maybe 3 feet away from each other. Turn so both feet are facing in the same direction, setting you up for pyramid. Hands down onto the floor, either side of your front leg. As you press into your left leg, breathe in, lengthen belly away from the top of your left thigh. And as you breathe out, as your belly pulls in, you're bringing your chest down towards your left shin. Keep the neck relaxed. And breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. Pull your belly in, exhale as you fold. One more breath here, deep breath. And as you breathe out, you're taking it a little deeper. From here, keep the hands onto the floor and step your right leg back about 10 inches. Ease your ease your left foot slightly inwards to the center of the mat, and then bring your right hand on the outside of your left foot, but triangle, twisting triangle. Your left arm is reaching out and up towards the seat. So your feet are about 3 feet away from each other. The right hand is down on the outside, can be on the inside. You can have that hand onto the block, the ankle or your calf or shin. Stretch your left arm up to the sky, a twisting triangle. Breathe in and lengthen out of your right side. And as you breathe out, stretching your left arm up towards the sky. Deep breath, keep moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, open, reach with the fingertips of your left hand. And then release. Bring your hands down either side of your left foot. Place your right knee to the floor. Pigeon is your next pose. So you're easing your left foot towards the right edge of the mat. And then you're coming down. Straighten your right leg. Reach your right leg straight back. So from here, your foot, that is your left foot, it can be tucked in. The heel can be tucked right in towards the groin. If you have that flexibility, then that's where you can be. If you have more flexibility, you're bringing the foot out in increments, coming all the way up to a right angle. And then bear down into pelvis, breathe in, feel as if you're lifting your belly away from the top of your left thigh. And as you exhale, pull your belly in as you fold forward over your left shin. That right foot is active, you're reaching back into your right big toe. If you have a block, you can place a block and relax your forehead onto the block. And just stay in the pose, using the block to give your forehead a nice little massage. And then breathe in deeply. Keep lengthening your ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, reach your right leg back. Ease your left thigh forward. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale, release. Walk your hands under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your right foot. And step your left foot forward and then right foot forward. So both legs are stepping forward. And then come to stand for the other side. When you do that last pose, that pigeon pose, if you have more time, you should stay with it a little bit longer. If you can, it just opens your hips even more. And if you have a block and you place a block under your forehead, it just gives you a greater sense of security and release into the pose. Warrior 2, breathe in, step your left leg back. Feet about 3.5 feet away from each other, bend the front knee. Relax your arms down by your side, shoulder shrugs. Now take a deep breath into upper back. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze. Top tips of shoulders, draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze. Mid tips of shoulders, draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Elbows bent. And exhale, squeeze. Below tips of shoulders, draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze the top tips of shoulders, draw down. Inhale, spread. Keep the neck long. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze mid tips of shoulders, draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Elbows bent. Exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders, draw down. And release. Reverse warrior. As you breathe in, reach your arms out to the side, stretch your left arm up. And as you breathe out, reverse it. The left hand is now below or above your left knee. Your right arm is reaching over your right ear. Bend your right knee. Your back is straight. Bring the left hand higher up onto your hip. Press your left leg to the floor and then breathe in, lengthen out of your left side. As you press your right foot to the floor, reach your right arm over your right ear. If you can slide your left arm around the back, you can tuck it onto your right thigh by your hip. And feel this right from pelvic fold, relax belly, and then breathe in, lifting belly away from pelvis. Press your right foot to the floor as you reach your right arm over right ear. Your left ear relaxes with left shoulder. Last breath, deep breath. Exhale, release. Use your right arm, breathe in to pull your body up. Left arm supports your head. Extended warrior variation, placing your right forearm onto your right thigh and reaching your left arm all the way around the back, tucking it onto your thigh by your hip. Press down into your right leg and breathe in, lift and glide your right ribs away from right thigh. And as you breathe out, soften your right shoulder away from the right ear. Now feel the strength. You're pressing your left foot to the floor and then breathe in, lengthen your ankle away from your heel. Continue to lengthen belly away from pelvis, chest to chin. And as you breathe out, gliding your right shoulder away from right ear. Pressing down into that right foot and then lift. Feel this. You're lifting your right side ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, slightly curl pubic bone to navel. Interlock. On the next breath, you're sliding your right arm under your right thigh and reach it around the back, binding it with the left arm that's already there. And when you exhale, slide your right shoulder away from your ear. You're not quite reaching that. Your right hand is onto the floor or a block by your right foot. And you roll your chest open slightly towards the sky. And then breathe in deeply. Keep anchoring into your right leg. Keep lengthening your right side ribs. You'll feel this opening into shoulders. And as you breathe out, gliding your left shoulder away from you. One more breath. Feel for moving belly forward away from pelvis. And exhale, release. From here, you're coming into a plank stretch. So you're turning your right foot forward so both feet are facing in the same direction. Bring your hands down in front of you. And then walk your... So your right hand is now taking hold of your right ankle, and your left hand takes hold of the left ankle. From here, so it's the other way. Your right hand takes hold of left ankle, both hands are taking hold of left ankle. Pressing into your right leg, and as you breathe in, lengthening the ribs away from your right hip. And as you breathe out, you're bending your right elbow, you're bringing your forehead closer towards that left foot. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, come in a little deeper. You will feel this, possibly feeling this into the calves, into the hamstrings of the left leg. 2 more breaths, deep breaths. Keep ballooning the breath into your right side ribs. And as you breathe out, arc your right side ribs towards your right thigh as you bring your forehead towards your left shin. 1 more breath, deep breath. And exhale, taking it a little deeper. Inhale, release. From here, walk your hands forward so the hands are now either side of your right foot. Your next pose is twisting warrior. So you can ease your left foot slightly towards the left, coming up into warrior 1. And then as you exhale, your left elbow comes over your right thigh. Make a fist with your left hand. Your right hand is on top. So your pose, twisting warrior. As you breathe in, you're lengthening the ribs forward away from waist. Press against your right thigh, twist away from your right thigh on exhale. Breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, send your right sit bone back, open out towards the right. One more breath here, deep breath. And as you breathe out, shoulders down. From here, releasing, your hands are down either side of your front foot. Stepping your left foot forward a couple of, about 3 or 4 inches. So your feet are now about 2.5 feet away from each other. They're hip distance apart. Pyramid is your next pose. So the hands can be on the top of your right thigh, traction belly away from the thigh. And you're folding forward, moving your forehead down towards your ankle, your chest towards your shin. Hands can be on the floor. Then breathe in and lengthen. Keep moving belly forward, away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in. Relax the back of your neck. Breathing into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, belly pulls in as you fold deeper into pose. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale as you release into pose. Keep the hands onto the floor. Step your left leg back about 6 inches. And then bring your left hand down on the outside of your right foot. The left hand can be on the floor, on a block, on your ankle, or onto your calf or shin. And your right arm is reaching up towards the sky, twisting warrior, twisting triangle, sorry, straightening your right leg. You're pressing back into left leg and breathing, lengthening the ribs forward away from left thigh. And as you exhale, as you reach your left arm down, you're reaching your right arm up. Deep breath, inhale, okay, lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, open up, reach with the fingertips of your right hand. Neck is relaxed. Last breath, deep breath. And exhale, release. Bring your hands down onto the floor and step in your right leg to the side of pigeon. Your right foot is coming towards the left edge of the mat, and your left foot is reaching back away from you. You want to use a block, you'll have the block forward in preparation to use. So if your knees are feeling this, you're sitting onto your right sit bone. Tuck your right heel towards your groin and fold diagonally over your foot. Otherwise, square your hips up and the direction of your right foot that can be tucked in, or if you have the flexibility and you're not hurting into the knees, you can bring that foot further forward. Now reach back into your left leg, breathing and lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. Pull your belly in, exhale as you're folding forward. Breathing into lower back, keep lengthening lower ribs away from waist. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in and reach back into your left big toe. And relax your forehead down onto the floor or onto the block, or you can make a fist for the hands, or straighten the arms forward. And breathe. As you breathe, keep moving belly forward away from pelvis. And exhale as you take it a little deeper. Breathe into your spot, deep breath. Exhale, release. Walk your hands back under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your left foot. Reach back into your left heel, that left knee is off the floor. And then step your right leg back
a downward facing. Feel for pushing floor away in your downward facing. From here, come on down onto your knees. And your next pose today is straddle. So you're stretching your legs right out towards the side. And you get to do straddle, forward bend in straddle. So your legs are reaching straight out towards the side and straddle splits. And you're moving your legs out as far away from you as you can. Some of you have this this strap that has those, that's kind of stretchy. You can do this, you can place, if you have the strap, you can place it over your foot, like so. And let the strap come around your back and place the strap on your other foot, like so. And then you lengthen the legs out. So the strap is now going to help to ease your body forward. So whether you have the strap or not, you're pressing down into sit bones, breathe in, lifting belly, lifting diaphragm, lifting chest. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. Keep lengthening your legs out towards the side, reaching out with the balls. Working right from pelvic bowl, breathe in, and keep lifting, lengthening belly away from pelvis. Pull your belly in, exhale as you fold. Eventually, your chest will come all the way down to floor. So lead with your chest. Try to don't allow your back to arc. Your back is flat. Your sit bones is pressing down. You're breathing in. You're lengthening the ribs away from waist. And as you breathe out, let your body fold forward, coming all the way down. Connect your breath to your spot. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, you come in a little deeper into it. Inhale, release. Push the floor away with your hands as you come all the way back up. And lie down on your back. Shavasana. So bring the legs together first and then lie down on your back. Shavasana. If you are close enough to a wall, you might want to lie down with your sit bones up against the wall and lengthen your legs up against the wall. This is just, especially after the poses that you've just done, it changes the flow of blood through your body, and it helps to just release into your lower back a little bit more. Your arms relax. Or lie down with the soles of your feet onto the floor. Soles of your feet together, or lengthen your legs forward. And close your eyes. Allow your body just to relax from this. If your feet are up against the wall, gravity will start to work, and you may feel that your legs want to move out towards the side. Or you can just lie down with your legs in straddle up against the wall. So any of those will go. Just listen to your body, be responsive to what your body needs today. Close your eyes. Relax the back of your skull bones and relax your forehead. Relaxing your ears. And relax your eyes and eye sockets. Feel as if you're looking up through your third eye, right? The center of your forehead. Looking at that vast, like as if it's looking into an emptiness, the darkness. And after the dark comes the light. So just stay focused. Relax your jaw, taking the time to move your jaw from side to side. And then relax your neck. Let your shoulders, let them relax down away from your ears. Relaxing your upper back. Relax your mid back and lower back. There's a slight tuck into tailbone, feeling a release into hips, into pelvis. And relax your legs, your thighs, your hamstrings. You've worked these, so allow them to relax. Relax your knees. Relax your calves, your shins and ankles, and feet. Relax your feet and toes. Arms relax. Shoulders, they're softening away from your ears. And relax biceps and triceps. Soften elbows and relax your forearms. Relax your wrists, your hands, and fingers. Completely relax in final release Shavasana. Begin to feel your fingertips and the tips of your toes. Deepen your breath and stretch your body in whatever way feels good to you. Stretching out in a way that delights your body. So move with the breath, allowing the breath to enliven your body. When you exhale, let it go. Once it serves its purpose, let it go. And on the next breath, bend your knees and move your knees towards your chest. Plug the knees in and then roll to your left side. Keeping your neck very relaxed. Bring your right hand down onto the floor by your chest and breathe in. Pushing the floor away on exhale as you're coming up. Sitting in a comfortable position with your hands together at your chest. Take a moment to notice how your body feels and congratulate yourself for your practice today. Thanking you for allowing me to guide you through your practice. All that is good, all that is honorable in me salutes all that is honorable, all that is good in you. Deep breath. And exhale. Namaste. Thanks, everyone.